Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda, and today we are meal planning with the Living on a Dime cookbook. Tara is an excellent meal planner. She has so many tips, both on her YouTube channel and her website, and in this cookbook. I love this thing. It's really helped me to get back on track. I went down south for 3 weeks, and I came back, and my pantry is a wreck. I've got holes in it that I didn't remember, like that I needed to patch up, and so things are missing, and people have been using it, and I'm just like, oh, what do I do? So to get back on track, I am using this cookbook to help me stretch my food budget so that I can patch these holes in my pantry. So today I am picking out 14 things to make with things that I have so that I can save a little bit of money and stock up on the things we need again. So this book is loaded from front to back. Like before the table of contents, she even has a how it adds up page. Things that people buy on a regular basis and how much that would cost per week if you bought just one of those items every week. That was really eye-opening and helped me to think about things that I'm spending money on that I probably don't have to right now. So that was just really cool to see. She has some basics of frugal cooking. These are just like little tips and tricks to start cooking more frugally, how to cut your budget, that kind of thing. But what I really want to show you guys today is the meal planning section. This is on page 11. Planning your meals. This is a gold mine. So she talks about portion control, things like that, cleaning out your fridge, organizing your pantry. Yesterday we talked about taking a good inventory of your pantry before you start meal planning so that you know exactly what you have, so you know what you need. So much of this seems like a no-brainer, but it's really not anymore. Most people don't know either how to cook from scratch or how to cook frugally. I used to cook this way, and somehow I've just gotten away from it. So this has been a wonderful list for me to look at to help me get back on track for planning meals. I haven't done it in a while, so that was really great. She has some menu ideas here for quick dinners, picky eaters, that kind of thing. And so these suggestions actually triggered in my mind like, oh, we like this, but we do it differently. And that's okay. It was just a really great resource for ideas for me. How to eat better and spend less. She gives an herb guide. In the back there is a leftover index, so you can look up different leftovers and see how they might go together. That was really helpful. I especially like this tip. It says grow your own. How to save on herbs, grow your own. I loved that tip. This page was really helpful for me as well because many things in my meal plan in week 1, I'm doubling so that I can freeze for week 2. So like the meatballs or the chili, that was really helpful to see here because, oh yeah, I can do that. And then week 2, I can do something else with it. That's really helpful. She has freezer tips, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not just recipes. This is the most amazing cookbook I have ever owned, and I'm a cookbook person. So now we'll move over to my meal plan. Several of the recipes are going to come from the cookbook this week because I am trying some new things. So many of the meals that I have planned are ground beef specific. A local farmer contacted us and said, oops, we got an entire cow in ground beef. The butcher made a mistake, and so she had a ton of ground beef. She was selling it for $3 a pound. It was grass-fed and local, and so we went with that. We stocked up on quite a bit of ground beef, so many of these recipes are with that in mind. Use what you have, what's available to you. So in week 1, this is not in any particular order. We can mix and match. We can even change weeks and skip around and do whatever kind of we want. I hate being tied into a meal plan that's like Monday, eat this, Tuesday, eat that. Because usually on Monday and Tuesday, I don't want to eat whatever's planned. And it throws me off. So doing something like this has really helped me in the past so that I can just pick whatever my family wants to eat that night. There are also some things that are more time sensitive, like the chickens. That's going to take a little more time to cook and then to debone than, say, the shepherd's pie. That's going to be much easier for me to throw together. The little star to the side means I'm going to double and freeze so that I can have that for another night, maybe a night that I am teaching an essential oil class, or that I'm in the garden really late, or something like that. On many of these, I did not put sides because we'll kind of eat whatever we have, or if we have leftover sides, we'll do that. It's just a toss-up with sides, but we're going to do a shepherd's pie one night, chili with cornbread, or we might do like some corn fritters or something. I have a star beside that because I'm going to double the chili, and I'm going to freeze part of it for week 2. I'm going to make a chili pie, so I'm going to top it with cornbread. I have several whole chickens that I bought over the winter at a really good price, and so I'm going to cook 2 of those so that I can debone it. The bones I will turn into chicken broth, and the extra chicken I will turn into future meals. Some of those are listed below. Sometimes we'll just have that like as extra chicken in the freezer so we can just pop it out and have roasted chicken another night. Each week we do at least one night this breakfast. So this week I'm going to do cinnamon pancakes. We'll do like either turkey bacon, which I already have in the freezer as well, or I might use some of that ground beef to make the ground beef sausage in the cookbook. So we'll see how that goes. I always have canned salmon on hand, so we'll make salmon patties one night and red beans and rice one night. We might throw some turkey sausage in it. I'm pretty sure I have some in the freezer. If not, we'll just have a meatless meal that night. For week 2, I talked about the chili pie. I'll use some of that chicken from the whole chickens up and above for chicken enchiladas, chicken stir fry. We'll have tilapia one night. I already have that in the freezer. I think I might grill it. I'm not sure. I am going to try to make pizza at home for the last time in my life. I have done so many gluten-free pizza crusts and none of them have ever turned out ever. Ever. Not even one time. So, I am so sick of that, but I am going to give it one last try with the Dining on a Dime recipe on page 218. We'll see how it goes. We may never have pizza again. The breakfast meal for this week will be a banana French toast. So basically it's French toast. You puree a banana with the eggs that you dip the bread in. And it's a banana French toast. I got that from page 55. I'm telling you, this thing is a gold mine. I'll also be making plenty of snacks. All of these I have everything for. So the sweet potato bars, banana cake, blueberry muffins. I'm big on muffins because they're already in like their own portions and you can just eat one as a snack. Applesauce cake. We have tons of popcorn and granola and things to make more granola, and I make my own yogurt, so there's that. Those are all really great snacks that we can eat in the afternoons or for a mid-morning snack. Because we work so hard in the garden and everything, we need snacks to maintain our energy level. I also have hypoglycemia, so I have to eat every couple of hours anyway. So it's really great to have snacks that I can prepare at home. So because yesterday I already went through my pantry and saw everything that we had and wrote down everything I would need, everything on the list, I have everything for except the eggs, which my hens are laying every day, and about a half a gallon of milk. That is all I'm going to have to get from the store for these meals. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to go grocery shopping because I still like to go and pick up things that will fill in the gaps. So all of the gaps that we've been talking about that I have, things that we're missing or that I can't provide for us, I will still be making purchases like that as I find things on sale. But meal planning and using my Living on a Dime cookbook is really going to help me to do that faster. So I'm going to be able to patch all of those holes in my pantry quicker because I'm using what I have. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be using this cookbook quite a bit, so you guys are going to see this in a lot of videos. If you haven't purchased the Dining on a Dime cookbook from Living on a Dime, you guys are missing out, and you want to do that. If you want to follow along with me, it's going to be a great resource. I am a cookbook person, and this is the best cookbook, hands down, that I have ever had in my hands. So I highly recommend it. If you're ready to purchase this for you and your family so you can start saving money with the Dining on a Dime cookbook, the link is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and sharing some time with me. This is going to be a great experience. I hope you're on board, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!